Grace and You Cooking Show segment is brought to you by Grace Kennedy Belize Limited, bringing good taste to life.
And welcome back. This is, of course, our first segment, Grace and You. So this is Grace, and that's you. Yep. Good morning. Good morning. We are about to kick up a storm inside Grace's kitchen. Actually, we're about to do something where
we're gonna go somewhere. We're gonna go somewhere.
After today, people will take this recipe and tell their family that they are from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That's right. So guys,
Caricom going.
That's right. This is Chef D.
Buenas,
Chef Dwayne Nizam.
Buenas morning, I say today.
And Mother Fish Kitchen. And this is Aaron Butcher, and she's representing Caricom Youth Ambassador.
That's right. Yes. Good morning, John.
What's the full scope of things?
Good morning.
You know what? We're celebrating Caricom Week right now. Now, Caricom Week is usually Caricom Day is celebrated in July, but because of kids being out of school, not getting that youth to youth reach, the Caricom Youth Ambassador desk, along with the folks from the CSME Focal Point, decided that it might be a good idea to celebrate while school is still in session. So this week we have had tons of Caricom Week celebrations. We had a open mic at Sit and Sip, which was amazing. We have a beer garden going, and we also get to be featured on Grace and You, which Grace is a Caricom product,
That's right.
And that's why we're bubbling for St. Vincent.
St. Vincent
and the
today.
Grenadines today. That's right.
All right. So Chef D, because we're representing today, we're actually in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
That's right.
That's where we are. You like the plane flight?
No, I'm loving it.
You like the plane flight?
Good. Caribbean Airlines is the best.
All right. So there you go. We're about to cook something up. So what are we having today?
Okay, they call out the tail, right? Pigtail. What I work with all the Caribbean, the Caricom people, if it's Trinidad, they all go to the pigtail, right? We do boil up. We use the pigtail. We got stew pigtail. We got pigtail. But I found that soup was soup, right? Now this soup, it has to do with Callaloo.
Okay.
Callaloo?
Callaloo. No, touch me, Callaloo. All right. This is fresh Callaloo. We have a bun. This thing grow on the street side.
Really?
Actually, ride wrong in a Belize, and I find Callaloo going on the street side.
And you just pick.
And just pick. Right? Very close to collard greens. You have collard greens, right?
I've heard of
this is our collard greens, right? It's very high in fiber. It's very texturous. It has a very bitter bland to it.
Okay.
It has a bitter flavor to it, right? So what I'm combining this, I found the soup. We all have soup. We all love with soup. Soup. This is one of the Pullman soup. This is one of the soup when I go to from time to time, right?
So this is actually like canned beef and rice.
Right. Right. Okay. This is what we go to. All right. And what I did, I'm combining with coconut. Of course.
Have to.
Grace coconut milk. So you see what I'm going with? You see this to come.
That's right.
This to come, right? And I have some okra, some stickery.
Okay.
Some stickery.
That's how he refers to it.
Stickery.
Some stickery, some onions, bell pepper, right? Some tomato and some
habanero pepper.
Ooh,
Good.
Pepper. There's another one we use the pepper, but we'll get to that. Call it pepper pot.
Yes.
That's another
Pepper pot
Caricom.
is good. That's another Caribbean dish.
That's another Caribbean dish we're
basic.
getting into. And you notice we touched just the basic onion, sweet pepper, the Callaloo. Guys, get out there, use it, boil it, salad. It's very nice. It's very cheap.
And it's great for you.
It's good.
really good.
It's good.
Top. It's one I top beside the spinach.
I'll tell you what, D and Taron. One of my I used to always say, you know what? I don't think I'll check the Callaloo. I tasted it. It had a slight bitter to it. How do you get that out?
Just the process of boiling it, and you gotta, when you bite, you want it fresh, of course. You could always get this fresh, and the stem. Right, there's a leaf, there's a piece on here.
And you just bite it like that, or
you could just use it like that. But you want to take off the stem,
Okay.
right? So you just want the pure
You
leaf.
just want the leaf.
The leaf.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
When you put this in, then you add bitterness to it.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. Okay.
So good.
So
We're learning a thing or two.
Yes.
Well, I know Taryn knows how to do these things, but because she's always in the Caribbean with Caricom,
She's always out there.
so we'll strike things up. So first order of duty.
I got the pigtail.
All right.
You know the pigtail come from Grace.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Grace.
Grace.
Pigtail.
Grace pigtail.
Grace McPigtail.
Grace.
Goodness.
We get it in, right? Like I said, we use it in Trinidad. We use
Yes.
it all over the Caricom. But Grace also carry pigtails. Most of the pigtails you find, you buy it, I believe, you did at a supermarket are from Grace.
Sup the hogar.
No.
It's Cinco de Mayo, so I could say that. So Grace actually, that's where you get
I had no idea.
Grace have pigtail.
All right, so riddle, guess this riddle. What part of the pigtail is this?
Collar.
What's collar?
The collar, the tail.
No man. What part? Give you your chance.
I'll
You
go
don't
with the
know?
chef.
Rick, do you know what part of the pigtail this is?
Rick, make up a face.
The
No, Rick.
pupita.
Snappy, you know what part of the pigtail this is? No, this is actually the leg.
The
Please.
leg.
Thank you.
All right.
When we go somewhere and you want a piece of pigtail, tell him you know what?
want the leg.
Okay.
Okay, that's the nicest spot right there. Okay.
All right, so we continue.
So we got the leg. You know, you boil your pigtail to render the salt because it comes in a brine. The process with that are the old time days.
Yeah.
When they got
So they
the
pickle
fridge
it.
and thing, they pickle pigtail, pickle pig feet, pickle ears, and all that. So you can see that salt right on top there, right? You boil it 2 or 3 times, right? All right. So this is okay. We all got that going down, right?
All
So
right.
what? I'll move away this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, move
We
it
set
away.
that one side. But you have to keep your eye on it because if you turn your back, pieces might missing. You know?
I know, I know.
Yes.
That's why you always want the extra.
All right. So here we go. So we're putting on another pot of water.
Uh-huh.
And this will be for.
This is for the process, the soup process going.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So you bring that to a little simmer down, right? Okay.
Simmer down.
You see how that's the way the kitchen start.
Ooh.
Okay.
The last time we had a situation with
That's Cinco de
men, I
Mayo, no?
swear it's Cinco de Mayo.
All right. Here we go up
All
again.
right. Flames are on.
Okay. What I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna add some pieces to this right away.
So adding our pigtail.
Let me bring it. Let me bring it close.
Okay.
So we
Thank
can,
you, buddy.
That's right. I love the
Look
kitchen.
at the men in the kitchen. I love it.
Yes. Mucho thank you. We could go Spanglish today.
That's right.
We could go Spanglish.
Cinco de Mayo.
Okay.
Cinco de Mayo.
Mucho Spanglish, throw in some Caribbean flavors in there. But we're
Yes,
celebrating
that's right.
everybody
Exactly.
today.
Touch everybody today. That's a thing with cooking, you know. That's the thing with cooking, because you see, let's go, Mr. John.
All right.
So we have some cilantro,
Okay.
right? We have some cilantro. So we are going a little Mexican on that.
So we're taking a Saint Vincent and the Grenadines dish and adding our own flavor, our own Belizean flavor. Is that
Okay.
what we're doing here, Chef?
That's right.
All right.
So
Grace
right
flavor.
away,
Coconut
we'll
milk.
take
Ooh. Coconut
good
milk.
coconut milk.
Nice.
I add half.
Half,
Right,
okay.
we'll bring back the rest later, right? But you want this to start. Starting up.
We're going there.
All right, so
Okay.
let me just start cutting some onions and get this.
Get it together.
Get it together.
All right. So
All right.
while you do that,
And then-
we need to learn. We'll learn more about this
Saint
entire
Vincent
Caricom
and-
and
yes,
Saint
man, of
Vincent and
course.
Grenadines. So chat to us.
Now, we're celebrating Caricom Week. A lot of times when people think about Caricom, we think about it as only the economic part of it. Large businesses shipping into the Caribbean,
Yeah.
tariff-free, supporting each other and what's not. But there's so much more. I mean, we've moved from Caricom, we're moving and we're pushing the CSME, the Caricom Single Market and Economy now. And I'm sure people are starting to hear a lot more about it. And we're really pushing the fact that, you know what, the everyday Joe like you and me can benefit from Caricom, whether it means working, doing business, establishing ourselves. It's really opening up opportunities for all of us.
So what is CSME?
CSME is the Caricom Single Market and Economy.
How do we benefit?
We benefit just like, we benefit in plenty of ways. One, in the traditional way that we benefited from Caricom in being able to open our markets and to export. Just like we import Grace, we're able to export our products. I believe now Western Dairies had their first shipment to Grenada of ice cream.
Ice cream,
and
yes.
now, you know, our ice cream is out there. We can open the markets for our businesses. but also we can utilize this one by our free movement, the opportunity that we can move into the Caribbean. We can move to do work, to conduct business, to establish ourselves, to study, whatever it might be. We have opportunities. Like I tell young folks, because I'm a Caricom youth ambassador. So what we do is we push the youth aspect and show young people how they can benefit from CSME and how they can benefit from Caricom. So just saying I'm leaving with my bachelor's degree or associate's degree and I have a skill certificate, very important that you apply for your skill certificate right now, and you can go to the immigration department. The reason I'm saying is if you do, you have the chance to win an overnight for two at a lovely, lovely resort out in San Pedro. This is one of the things that we're pushing as we celebrate Caricom Week. And you can work and do business. So now your market is not only Belize, but 14 other countries. So it expands our markets for ourselves, for our businesses, for whatever.
All right, excellent. So Chef D,
Yes.
we don't have a lot of time, so how long is this going to be?
All right, let me get this going. As we say, the mirepoix, that means everything that you're going to put in the pot, right? Everything you're going to use.
Start throwing everything in
All right.
the pot.
All right, the Callaloo.
All right, so Callaloo, throw him in.
That's right.
Ram.
Because I like some melt way,
Ah,
and on the end, I like some little stiff.
okay.
So
All right.
So following
Okay.
the Callaloo.
Put in the Callaloo.
I could stir my.
Y'all stir. Well, let me stir.
There you go.
You get to
All right.
stir. So I'll
Stir it
stir
up
the
pot.
Vinny pot.
All
Stir
right.
it up pot. I'm putting some bell peppers.
Bell pepper.
Okay.
Looks
All right.
good already. Looks good.
Okay.
Smells good.
Some little tomatoes in there.
All right.
You know, these are, you find them all over the place now. These
Cherry
new
tomatoes,
cherry
right?
tomatoes.
Cherry
You find they're coming out with different varieties, you know. All right. And go through all them veggies and stuff. I'm just going to add my go-to
Mixed veg.
mixed
Your
veg.
mixed vegetables, okay.
The mixed veg. Everything is in there. All right. I use the water to the
Just
flavor.
everything.
Right. Right.
Now, Chef, you told us that we usually eat this with jackfruit. I mean, that's really popular in the Caribbean.
It is
roast
popular.
jackfruit, fried jackfruit, breadfruit, but
Breadfruit. We know it as the breadfruit.
Yes.
Have you seen? There's a couple of history of breadfruit trees around Belize City that they brought in here, and I had a lecture on breadfruit yesterday because the breadfruit wasn't ready to pick.
you smell that.
Right.
It smells,
Smells
good.
good.
Yeah,
Here's
it
another
smells
name
great.
for breadfruit. Anybody know it? Begins with an M. M-A.
M-E.
Masapan.
Masapan,
Oh,
okay.
man. Man.
All right. Some cilantro.
All right.
All
So
right.
while we don't have much time, what are the seasonings that you will put in there?
Okay, we do the malheur.
All right.
All right.
But I go straight to another Grace Fine product.
All right.
This has a chicken flavor in there.
Chicken flavor with
With malheur. Right? And that's what I like about Grace. They come with everything you want to touch.
All right.
Right? And you go about the place and you see Grace in Trinidad, you see Grace in the
Yeah, Grace
Caricom
is a
places.
Caribbean.
That's
It's a
right.
house, it's a household name
It's a
across
house-
the
Yes, it
Caribbean.
is.
Yeah.
What I like about it now is mostly kitchen approved, right?
Okay.
All right.
So I put the inside.
Look at that.
Ooh, hey.
Noodles too. Noodles too.
Right, we got our soup
All right.
bubbling.
So you got your coconut milk. You got your let that bubble for a while.
Mixed vegetable,
Mixed vegetables, easier.
cilantro.
And their favorite
Callaloo.
thing, their favorite thing when they like
Pepper.
they call it the gift.
The gift.
The gift because to each portion you get one gift.
Wow.
So you will find like 20 pepper in a one pot.
And you don't give in a Spanish bean that is Cinco de
It's
Mayo.
Cinco de-
Regalo.
That's right, regalo. All right. So
All right.
that's
Let's get
coming
a
up real
bubble.
nice, and that it will eventually get thick.
Okay.
Right?
Turn into our soup.
Right to a nice thick stickery soup.
Yes, because
All
you've
right.
got the
Because you got your
secret
secret
in it. Yes, that's right.
And some callaloo and some cilantro, right?
And if you notice, it has the little green texture to it, so it's actually coming out.
Yeah, it will get green. All right. And the breadfruit, what then do? You know, we soup and rice, soup and tortilla, then a soup and breadfruit.
Yeah.
With they roast it and add it to this also.
Wow.
So it's very heavy. It's a heavy soup.
So it's one of those sleep afterwards.
That's right.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
right. That's one of the go-to soup in St. Vincent. You know, the party and that. This thing out from 4 o'clock in the morning. People
Really?
Yeah. Bring your.
This thing out from
Bring your buck.
Yes, man.
Yes.
There you go. Stir it up.
Stir.
Stir it up. Let's see what's going on. Ooh.
at 4 o'clock in the morning. You could go and get this soup, right?
All right.
Okay.
So this is actually one of the signature soups for St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Right.
That's right.
We don't have much time. Is there anything going on with Grace that you'd like to tell us before we
There's
go?
a promo, the Mother's Day promo coming up. You go in the stores, you see a little label that says redeem your tickets and stuff like that. They're pushing that out very good. There's a bunch of stuff you could get from off that raffle.
Grace.
All right, Grace.
All the products you need with the flavor you like. There's always something for you and your family right there at.
That's right. Grace Kennedy Belize.
Anything final from the Caricom Youth Ambassador?
Well, we're wrapping up Caricom Week, so we have to say thank you to everybody that had supported and supports all the work that we do. Tomorrow, check out the basketball marathon happening here in Belize City. Like our Caricom Youth Ambassador page, get in tune with all things Caricom and check out caricom.org if you have any questions on how you can get your skills certificate, how you can utilize all the regimes that Caricom has for your benefit. Definitely like our Facebook page though, and keep in touch with all that's going on with Caricom Youth Ambassadors.
Excelente! I said that because it's Cinco de Mayo,
okay.
but we're actually celebrating in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
There you go.
But because of time, we'll show you exactly what the finished product is like a little later on. But guys, thank you so very much. This was Chef D.
JP.
This was Taryn Butcher. What a
Thank
wonderful
you.
time right here inside Grace's Kitchen. I'm sure the next time when we get back inside Grace's Kitchen, it's going to be
boy.
from another country.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
But coming up, we've got much more. We're celebrating Cinco de Mayo. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Tequila.
Grace and You Cooking Show segment was brought to you by Grace Kennedy Belize Limited, bringing good taste to life.
It's delicious. Oh, Grace, I'm so anxious. 'Cause I'm falling